Hi, fellow Avengers. Yes, I am the guy who is Deathpool. I have a solo/gameplay guide for difficulty step 5. I enter step 5 with basically the minimum CP required. I will show the gear after the video is done because I could not guarantee a solo queue spot in this current queue system, so the gear will be after the video. Also, take a minute to look at the description box below. I'll probably post another interesting video on step 4 that I find is pretty funny that I did. And also, I'll have the Reddit posted as the build guides I've been using for probably about 3 months now or something. And anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and start this video. So basically, I just use enhancers to, ensure I'll complete the run. Because I am going in with low HP, I did sacrifice 13,000 HP switching up some badges so I can have more attack. So, yeah. Anyway, so second AoE drops, takes out the second wave, and the targeting system in this game is kind of difficult, so you'll see me drop an AoE, kill all the low HP mobs so I can single target the slightly higher HP mobs like done right here. So he dies really fast, drop the Fitability ability, basically kill everyone except for this one guy and just finish taking him out. Do a couple of dodges because at this point, this wave, if I do get guard broke, which can happen from those 3 guys, I can die pretty fast because I do not have a lot of HP like I've mentioned before. Alright. Alright, so Cole will be dropping pretty soon, and since I'm by myself, I kind of have to try to keep him out of the circle and damage it to kill him off. I think it's personally better to kill Cole if you can, because if someone takes him down to 2x late game in this area, he can't do a one-shot jump and kill people. So if 4 people focus Cole pretty fast, he will die pretty fast. So anyways, as you can see, just taking hits at Cole whenever I can. And the 2 big red monsters spawned faster than I thought they would have because I did keep Cole out of the circle. Otherwise, I would have killed Cole before they spawned. So what essentially happened when I was killing Cole, those 2 guys spawn, he goes into his jump mode, so I just essentially have to play safe now and not die. So you'll see me just run around now. And all the mobs just run to the center, so I can just sweep in and do a snowstorm and just wipe them all out too. So I don't lose too much time from that. There you go, they just all just die. Alright, drop down to Thunder Crash, kill the rest of them, and then finish off Cole with his electrocution move. That's basically it for the mob stage. A couple of mobs will spawn right after this, and then the boss fight will begin. So yeah, I'll change my skill sets right here. Alright, so essentially the strategy is with a group of 4 or whatever, you would keep the bosses separated, but when you're by yourself, you kind of can't do that because they both target you. So it's, you just try to manage the enemy's abilities and try to, dodge Ares' cross-axe ability at the same time when Thanos does the big AoE around him, which you'll see, which kind of automatically happens right here. Alright, so it's easier to focus Thanos because he stays stationary a lot more, and he does less damage than Ares, in my opinion. Now, he has his one-shots like that, and, but as far as Ares' axe, they just do so much damage compared to Thanos, because also I'm applying the constant electric buff, and you see right here I do a double dodge on both of the abilities. But it's really essential as Storm. Like I said, I have low HP, so I'm constantly keeping that 25% attack debuff on Thanos, which you'll see is basically a game changer on actually completing this mode by yourself. So, and Ares tends to float off into space, so I kind of just let him do his thing. And, you know, only pay attention to Ares when he does the double axe throw and the single axe throw, which seems to like never miss in this mode, and I've seen it miss in campaign, but this mode right here is just, it like never misses. Even if I run back, it still hits me. So anyways, I try to always use Snowstorm Shield when I can, but I thought I dodged it, but I guess I didn't, and I still died. So anyways, died once, so I'm trying to play a little bit more safe. I don't want to die, then have to restart all this all over again. But yeah, like I said, just shock damage on Thanos to take 25% less damage from him. And then you see the axes come, and I just pop up the shield. Do a little bit of flying when Ares jumps. Throw that electric explosion to do the damage over time on a stationary standing Thanos. There we go. And you'll see the electric buff on him once again. Which, you know, he basically has the debuff on him almost the whole fight. Except for when I have to run really far away to dodge an ability. Using Snowstorm Shield to block those 100% axe hits, it seems to be, from Ares. Do a couple more dodges. Like I said, playing a little bit more conservative, because I have 1 life left. And there we go. And, you know, like I said, Ares just kind of like spins off, so I just kind of let it do his thing. I got fortunate here, I didn't have to blow a dodge or a snowstorm to dodge this ability. Go right back to Thanos to apply that electric debuff on him again to reduce his attack, which he has on him right now. Yep, drop the shield when Thanos throws the axes. And then keep an eye on the electric debuff on Thanos, because it basically saved my butt, literally, because he had reduced attack. And dodge both of the boss's abilities at the same time. So right here, see, Thanos has that electric debuff, and right here he hits me, and if he didn't have that debuff, I would have been dead, and it would have been game over. So that 25 reduced damage helped out a lot. And then I just kind of play a little bit safe, knowing I got a minute left, so I'm not going to take anything too risky. Like, I almost died with 4% health. And here we go, just chunk him down right here. Yep. Game over. Alright, so that's difficulty 5, soloed by Storm, the PvE monster, in my opinion. So, I don't know why I wanted to solo this content. I thought it'd be interesting, because I do have a video of me soloing difficulty 4, although it's slightly different, which I'll probably post that video maybe today or tomorrow. But, so yeah, I'm curious, has anybody tried soloing this content? I'm not sure. I mean, my storm is barely a million, and I know there's a couple of 1.5 million storms out there, so have they soloed it? I don't know. I haven't seen anyone solo it, so maybe this is a world's first, you know, I'm not sure. But, yeah, I do like Epic Invasion. I think it's pretty fun. I do want to say the badge drops seem to be horrible, because I've completed this over 40 times and only gotten 2 red stars out of this. 2 6-star badges, I should say. A couple of golds, but a lot of the golds are like 1 core, and they're kind of pointless with 1 core. Because if I use them, I can only use 1 core, so my CP drops, and then I can't enter difficulty 5. So anyways, yep, and I will go on to show you the gear. Like I said, this is a video recording of earlier. And essentially with the gear, you know, it's kind of just whatever I had to use, right? I didn't have a lot of gear to like reroll or whatever because I'm limited on gear. But I do have a Hydra regional set. I'll show you all the stats on them. So also you'll see I have a lot of wasted stats related to the cards as far as PvE damage and decreased damage. So that's why I do think this content is beatable with probably 900k CP or so. So there's a lot of badges, a couple of badges, but I had to use a different badge to use my red cores. So I had more damage, so I had to drop the damage for HP. But, yep, so there's all my stats right there. If anybody's interested in what's required to solo this content. And then I don't even have my potential maxed out, but I got it pretty much mostly maxed out. And you'll see the specializations, I kind of gave up. The RNG is horrible, so I just really didn't even try above that. And yeah, so here's the cards. You'll see about the PvP related stats I have, which, you know, I don't really care for PvP in this game in general, but, you know, I mean, you can't do anything with exclusive stats. You're stuck with them, which sucks. You know, but it is what it is. I do like that card, cooldown decrease and shock damage from it. That's a good card. PvP on 2 different slots, but, you know, I don't really care too much for PvP. So anyways, that's the solo gameplay commentary of difficulty step 5. Like I said, I do have a solo gameplay of difficulty 4. And that is all I got for you now. So if y'all like my content, please subscribe, and I'll try to upload some more unique type of content that I guess no one has been uploading yet. So see you later, Avengers.